Hey guys, James Wolf here, and today is another episode of Nancy Drew Alibi in Ashes. While I'm waiting for the other episode to render out in Microsoft Paint.
Can't open it.
While I'm waiting for the other one to render out in Microsoft Paint, I'm gonna just record
Hello?
another episode because it's gonna
I'm
take me
passing
fucking
the
long.
case to
And
you.
I'm on the case.
Just sit around doing nothing while it does that. I'm gonna drive myself fucking crazy. So I thought, why not get another episode out? Okay, I just don't know if I did this already.
It's Brenda.
Okay, there we go. Anyway, this is a hint system. Hint hotline. Here, try a version of hint hotline. This is expired. Ticket number RH627. E401.
Power ballads, the #1 cause of running red lights. Wait a second. This puts her at town hall right when the alarm was switched off.
Okay, ticket number 2008 KRL Whistler, 40th Street at at Oak Boulevard. Date of offense 8/17. Time of offense 2/11. 47. Red light violation 8/17. $100. Jesus fucking Christ. But seriously, singing in the car. That's a big reason people get tickets.
Hi.
Turning the case.
It's your turn to take the case.
George, reporting for duty.
Good. Scoops.
Hi.
You got a red light ticket near Town Hall the day of the fire. What were you doing there?
Just passing by. I was speeding because I heard that neighborhood was full of dangerous criminals. For example, arsonists.
Why do you go to the novelty shop so often?
We've been having a lot of house parties lately, so I go a lot. You know, it's a shame that you never come to our parties.
I'm not much of a party person.
I know. That's so sad for you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello, how can I help you?
Is there anything at all you can tell me about the fire?
Obviously, it's a sad moment in the town's history, but the way this community has responded really shows off what's great about this city and this country.
Nancy saw a snowflake ice cube, just like what you use here at the fire's point of origin.
That's some compelling evidence. Does she still have it?
Fuck you, Tony. Fuck you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Any big breaks?
Goodbye.
See ya.
Done. I can't do this now.
Let's go over to Lexi. Actually, let's go talk to Brenda as well. Oh, Lexi first, though.
Greetings.
Do you think anyone will ever believe your side of things?
My parents, they would say, Alexi, do not worry. The truth will one day make itself known. But in my life, all evidence points to the contrary.
What's the story with this alarm key?
I have never seen that in my life.
I found it right here.
I don't know how it got there. I had nothing to do with this fire. Nothing. I'm not going through this again with you people. Once is enough.
What do you mean?
After all I've gone through, you want to hang me out to dry again. Well, it's not going to happen. You got it? Get out of my store.
What? Why?
I said leave.
Think I pissed him off. I'm gonna send Ned in there next.
Hello.
I understand that you were upset that Nancy ruined your big story about the antiquities of the ancient world show.
Yes, I was, but that's the business. I lose stories constantly. There's no such thing as a solid story until it hits the airwaves, and even then...
Wouldn't you want to get back at Nancy after she ruined your big debut?
I did. And then I got over it. Do you have any clue how busy I am? I don't even have the energy to hold a grudge, and if I did, I'd never have time to do anything about it.
What do you know about Toni and the fire?
I've got it on good authority that she was putting the squeeze on the police to take someone into custody. Didn't seem to care who took the fall, as long as it happened fast.
Did she push for Nancy to be arrested?
Doubt she even gave it that much thought. She wanted the fire off her list and in yesterday's headlines on the double.
See you later.
Drop by if you've got any hot tips.
Nancy, because I need to transfer to Ned, so if I can talk to her about anything.
Hello?
We found a fire alarm key at Alexi's shop.
Did he say anything about it?
He flipped.
Really? What did he say?
He said that he didn't want to go through something like this again.
Interesting.
What do you think he meant?
I don't know. I'll ask my dad. He seems to know a lot about everyone in town.
I'm turning the case over to you.
Nancy Drew, taking over.
Thank you.
Hi.
Your turn to take over.
Time to help Nancy.
Greetings.
I'll ask him the ether thing last.
What do you know about Brenda?
The reporter? She was in here pestering me earlier today, too. Are you all taking turns or something? Send the next guy in with a sandwich, would you?
Are you trying to get back at Carson by framing Nancy?
If I had a problem with Carson, I'd go after Carson, not Nancy.
Why were you really at the old town hall?
I wasn't. I was just passing by.
We have evidence that you were there. What were you doing?
I was trying to open the time capsule.
Why?
That's none of your business. I didn't start the fire. I don't have to put up with this harassment.
What did Brenda ask while she was here?
I don't like it when people ask me questions. Right now, you are pestering me with questions about previous questions that I was pestered with earlier. It's just recursive and rude, and now I have a headache.
You're not a very chipper person. Why's that?
I once was.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I had a lot of fun in life. I had friends. I met the girl I was going to spend the rest of my life with.
Okay, then what happened?
What do you care? You some sort of tourist in other people's misery?
No, it's just this shop is pretty cool. Seems like you'd be happy to run something like this instead of grumpy.
You'd think that. I was happy, but one time, just once, I tried to speak truth to power, and man, if I didn't pay the price.
What does that mean?
It means my life has been a cruel joke. Try as you might, it's hard not to let that influence your general mood.
Why do you have ether? Couldn't something like that be used to start a fire?
It could, in theory, but if that was real, it would have probably evaporated or exploded by now.
What happened to end your career?
Well, when you make it your business to tell the truth, you make a lot of people mad. That's what happened to me.
Damn.
I was 20. I'd been around the block a few times, been working my own cases for 10 years at that point. I'd seen it all. I'd been kidnapped, knocked out, hexed, cursed, locked up in a trunk, you name it. But I always nabbed the baddies. Always. That is until I turned in J.P. Bennington for cheating his way into City Hall. The Bennington family was very powerful in those days. Still is. In fact, Tony's brother-in-law is a Bennington.
What happened?
He accused me of stealing one of his father's priceless antiques, this ancient magnifying glass that was supposedly used in the drafting of the town charter. Supposedly belonged to one of the town's founding fathers.
Why didn't you just say you were innocent?
Ooh, that's a really good idea. I did. In hundreds of ways, to anyone who would listen. It didn't matter.
That's not fair.
No, it isn't.
Shit.
My life was just beginning. Then in a blink, I was cut off at the knees. No one trusted me, no more cases. I lost everything. I wanted to see the world. I was going to. Then, just like that, he took that from me. Now I try to bring a little of the world to me when I can. But look around. This isn't enough.
What happened to Bennington?
He slandered me in the press, and people forgot about how crooked he was. He got into City Hall. His career took off, he became a judge, and moved on to the big time. Bye-bye, River Heights.
Goodbye.
Until next time.
Yay.
Great to see you again.
Why were you at the antique store?
Trying to get some background on Alexei. Didn't go all that well.
Why not?
He's not a fan of the media, and he's cranky, and he's old, and I broke one of his things on accident, and he would not let it go.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See if I can ask him what the hell she broke.
Greetings.
Goodbye.
Until next time.
I love that about this entire series. It's like you can go to speak to them and say bye, and they'll just be as happy as a clam.
Hello, how can I help you?
Do you know much about Alexei's past?
I do.
He mentioned that he used to be a detective, like Nancy.
Wow. He's usually pretty secretive about that. Did he mention that he let the power go to his head and stole from the people he was supposed to be helping? The town turned on him. He lost all his friends, and even his family practically disowned him.
He says he was framed.
In all this time, he's never proven his innocence. Must have been quite the detective.
He still seems upset about it.
Very upset. Very bitter about the whole thing. Did you know he's been jealous of Nancy all these years? She got what he wanted, and he hates it.
Do you think Alexei's the type to try to frame Nancy?
He might be. I wouldn't rule that out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Gather evidence on all the suspects' physical evidence. Okay, let's also get Ned's thing checked off.
Got it. I can't do this now. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Sample.
Got it.
Nancy.
Got it. 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 I can't do this now. I can't do this now. Got it.
Okay. Now all the task lists are synced up.
Any big breaks?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey!
Isn't that exactly the same thing you were wearing before you got changed?
No, it's completely different. I can't believe you didn't even notice.
Thanks.
Bye.
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 You could be in the middle of a heated argument and just say bye, and they'll be all chipper and shit. Bye. Fuck. Let's go to the different house and continue to check for these chromatograph things. These results. No. So let's call Nancy so she can update the fucking board.
Hello?
I'm turning the case over to you.
Nancy Drew, taking over.
Found in his shop. I may actually need to check a walkthrough for this shit. I don't have the sample anymore. Let's call. It's hotline. How I use it? Hotline. I need some topics and multiple answered questions when available. Return a full solution answer.
Nancy, hi.
What exactly is Alexi's story?
He was just like you, a very popular detective. He used to be known as the Magnificent Markovic.
That's him?
Sure is. Or was,
I
I guess.
No fee too small, no case too big? Huh, I guess I always thought those were just stories.
Who knows how true those stories were? It was a long time ago.
I need to go. Talk to you soon.
Bye. What's up?
See you later.
Bye.
Making sure that there's nothing I can talk to him about.
Hello.
Your turn to take over.
I'm on the case.
So you still pissed?
Salutations.
No.
Toni thinks that you're bitter about what happened to you,
Well, of course I am. You would be too.
and that you're jealous of Nancy.
Stop right there. If you're going where I think you are,
She suggested that you might be angry enough to take it out on Nancy for having everything that you don't.
get out! Get out of my store! Now! Leave me alone.
Okay. Good enough.
Hello.
Bye.
Bye.
Drop by if you've got any hot tips.
Of course, I will. I'm I'll show you why I won't go in there as fast. There we go. Hint. Okay, cool.
Hi.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna leave this episode off here. Let's head inside. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. I'm gonna look up a little bit of a walkthrough, see where the fuck I'm going with this, and see what I need to get the chromatograph results. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I shall catch you guys in the next video. Have a great, wonderful day. Bye-bye.